What's up, guys? Welcome back to the show. Today is a Freestyle Friday episode. Every single Friday we come at you with a delicious plant-based recipe. My name's Eamon. I live in a self-converted Sprinter van with a little kitchen like this. So every single recipe we make is super easy. I don't really like to measure things. I'm more of a freestyle cook, and that's why we call it Freestyle Friday. Let's jump into one of my favorite fall meals. Reminds me of childhood. I'm making a tomato soup with a little cheeky grilled cheese on the side. For the tomato soup, I'm going to make this as simple as possible. I'm gonna start with a pan, and I'm gonna saute some flavors together, and then I'm gonna go right in the Vitamix, whip it up, and boom, you're done. This is gonna be too easy, no worries, mate. Start with 2 onions, and I'm just gonna saute those down. A little bit of olive oil into the pan. The quickest way to cut an onion is de-skin it, you cut it right in half, and then I just go around the edges like this. Once you've cut it like that, the onion naturally peels into little sections, and that's perfect just to do a quick saute. Now that our oil is nice and hot, we're gonna go right into the pan. Next, I'm gonna open up a little bit of garlic. I love garlic. As you guys have seen, if you've seen my old videos, I usually overdo it. I'm gonna try not to do that this episode. So I'm doing 2 big cloves here. Easiest way to cut garlic, knife down, and just bang. And you really just wanna crush that with the skin on, and then the skin will just peel right off. Now I'm not gonna worry about cutting this up too fine. Like I said, we're going right into the Vitamix. So I just wanna saute this, get a little bit of nice cooked garlic flavor into the soup. If you guys don't have a really good blender, what I would recommend is getting an emulsifier. It's a little electric thing you can go right into a pan with. Ooh, that's nice and hot. Immersion blender. So it's a little blade right into a pot. That way you would build it in a pot, do everything I'm basically doing, and then just emulsify, immersion, immaculate inception.
But the blender will be linked below.
Both products will be linked below, actually, Beck. Okay, I'm gonna start to add a little bit of spice and seasoning into here. So I'm gonna go salt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A couple of shakes of salt. You know I like black pepper. 1, 2, 3. Maybe a 10-second hold. This little shaker will be linked below as well. I know you want one. I'm also gonna go in with a little bit of thyme. What's that guy? Half teaspoon of thyme. You don't want to overdo that. Maybe a full teaspoon of oregano. And just a zip. Don't overdo this one because we don't want a spicy tomato soup, but just a little hit of chili. When it comes to garlic, is a lot of people put the garlic and the onions in at the same time, or they put the garlic in first. You'll actually burn the garlic and you'll get an unpleasant flavor. So make sure you're adding your garlic near the end. It actually doesn't need to cook that much. Also gonna add a teaspoon of basil. If you start to see your onions getting a little bit dried out, you can go ahead and add a little extra olive oil. And I've turned down the heat just to a medium low. That's basically sauteed, cooked down. All the flavors are just swimming in harmony together. Tomatoes. I wish I had some of you here live in the audience because I'd be asking. Anybody know what I always recommend when it comes to canned tomatoes?
I do.
I know you do, Beck. You gotta buy the Italian tomatoes. The Italians are doing it right. I don't know what they're putting in their plants. The flavor difference is huge. I didn't know which one to buy, so I bought 3 different cans just in case one of them's better. And I don't know if I'm gonna use all 3. I've had this one before, very good. But yeah, Italian diced tomatoes go right into the Vitamix. The little trick I use sometimes with my pasta sauces and my curries, stuff like that. You know, hit a little water in there, give it a swirl, and throw it back in. The tomato soup, I don't want to do that. I don't want to water it down, so I know it's a shame, but I'm going to go into my recycling just as is. I just don't want to do it. I'm going to go with this can here. I don't want to water down the soup. It's going to be beautiful. I just don't want to do it. My beautiful seasoned onion and garlic. Roasted red peppers. So I'm going to do 2 nice big roasted red peps. If I can get these out of here. I don't know what's going on here. Oh yeah, baby. That whole guy. Look at the size of that guy. Wow, Unico, what happened there? You fit that into that jar. Damn. Now this soup is gonna be creamy. Sin cream. Hold the cream. I'm gonna call up my brother. Hey, Cashew! How do you do? This is a little hack. If you're ever making soups, especially Vitamix soups, just a little scoop of cashews go a long way. So a little handful. It's maybe 19 cashews. They're absolutely delicious.
I thought you were fasting.
I am fasting.
You're gonna spit that out or what?
trying this new thing called intermittent fasting. Not allowed to eat yet. Because of white hair. So Beck's gonna be my eyes and ears and mouth and flavor for today. Especially because I've never made this soup before. Freaky Freestyle Friday! So I'm gonna add a little bit of brothellini. We got a hair on site. Probably from Unico. Hey Unico! I'd like to give that back to you. The reason I love this Vitamix is because it is so easy. I'm basically gonna turn it onto a medium, and it will turn itself off when the soup is hot and done and ready. I need to start the car so I don't burn out all the batteries, so I'm gonna go do that. I got that cashew in my throat. Get that alternator popping. You guys have probably never seen behind the scenes there, huh? Wondering what that gray drape is. Well, one day you might find out. Let's fire this puppy up. Start on one. I've just spoken with my flavor associate. She let me know that it's a little runny, so I overdid it with the broth. Come on, Eamon. So I'm gonna go a little bit more salt. And another handful of cashew. That's it. That's it. That'll fix the problem, guaranteed. These are unsalted cashews. If you had salted, I wouldn't do the salt. Okay, another handful.
Did you explain that the Vitamix brings it up to hot?
Not really. But yeah, the Vitamix will heat it. So gangster. The Vitamix, not sponsored. Kind of looks like a carrot soup. Mm-hmm. That's okay. Check this out. Ooh.
Mm.
Did your mom
ever...
I'm
gonna say though?
What?
It needs to be hotter.
Okay, for you.
For me. But this is a nice soup temperature. For you.
Did your mom ever make tomato soup?
Yeah, but mostly, sorry mom, not to out you here, but mostly from a can.
Yeah, same with mine.
This is yummy. Mmm.
Okay, could I have my shell back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well Beck is a bit of a psycho. She likes her soup to burn her entire face and mouth.
Yep.
I think that's good temperature. If you like it hotter, you could let it go longer, whatever. Up to you. I think it's delicious, even though I haven't tried it. So I'm gonna put it to the side, and I'm gonna show you quickly how to make a grilled cheese sandwich. Now, as far as cheese goes, check out a higher end grocery store, and you can find a vegan or plant-based cheese. I'm today going with a brand called Daya. This stuff is pretty wildly available. And I got 3 different types because I do my grilled cheeses 3 ways. Three cheesy chips. Cheese. I like my grilled cheese cheesy. I'm gonna get that pan heating. And baby, I'm about to butter your bread. Probably thinking, Eamon, what have you done? Just hang tight, Charlie. I am toasting the insides of these breads. Okay, butter is up. Butter up. Now, the reason I've done that is because I want to heat that bread nice and hot before I add the cheese. Vegan cheese sometimes takes a while to melt, so I want to make this process as easy as possible for that melting process situation. That doesn't make any sense. We can go ahead and flip that guy. You're gonna want to take your lid that fits nicely over your pan, place that on top. Alright, that's really gonna help melt that cheese down. You know, if you're patient and you listen enough, you can hear a lot about your food. So I can hear this starting to crackle and pop a little bit. The top of my bowl is extremely hot. So I'm gonna go ahead and check my cheese sandwich and just go for a peek. Oh yeah, baby, check this. Woo! Do the cheese, Dan. Do the cheese wiggle. Can you wiggle with me? Can you wiggle right? Can you see me? Can you see me all right? Personally, I was raised as a triangle cut. I would take offense to anybody who's gonna cut it like that. Do you agree with that, Joanne?
I'm a triangle cut, yeah.
That is not the right way to cut a grilled chisel. Line it up. Corner to corner. Start with the front. We've got our tomato soup and our grilled cheese sandwich. I got about an hour left on my fast. So I'm gonna go ahead and invite my co-producer up finish this one.
Wow. This is potentially my favorite episode of Freestyle Friday ever. Pretty soaked on this. Love me a grilled cheese. This looks ooey gooey. Good job on the melting process. So good. You did the perfect crispiness on the bread outside exteriors. And then it's like ooey and gooey and such good flavor. I was the person that thought I could never give up cheese. And then, what about if I do something like this? Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Mmm! This is a must-try recipe. If you guys do try the recipe, please make sure you tag Eamon. He's doing all the hard work, and he's not even getting to reap the benefits today. So poor Eamon. Tag him on Instagram at eh.mon. You can tag me because I love seeing your food pics. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. We have new food videos every Friday, and we do van life related content Sundays and Wednesdays. Until next time, you guys, we love you lots.
Bye guys. Stay hungry. I know I am.